Most of the time I get comments about how I don't sound like Tony Soprano, but instead sound like Kevin Finnerty, or people talk about how much this AI crap sucks, which is fair. But sometimes I get something that I just gotta share. Because we got a guy who met Furio IRL. My roommate in grad school was from Sicily, and we used to always watch Sopranos. And he would tell me about what it was like to live in Italy. The first day I met him, I said, "Let me guess, because you're Sicilian. You would fight to the death for your island, but you don't give twos about people from northern Italy and wouldn't go to war for them." And he says to me in his accent, "Dude, how do you know that no Americans know this? How do you know this? Ha ha ha." Who is the funniest dude? He was like 5'3", but he would walk into a crowd of tall blondes, supermodels, and just start talking to him. And next thing, they'd be over at our table, chilling with us. He was really cool like that, almost like a short Furio. But I remember one time when he was saying how he had moved here for the permanently. And then he was talking how much better Italy was. And I said to him, "Why don't you go live there?" And he said, "Well, it's complicated." And I said, "No, it's not complicated." I said, "You're a free human being." I said, "Imagine being a free human being, not an animal in a cage, not a person in a prison, but a free human being. And you voluntarily choose to live in a place you think sucks, worse than another place that you think is awesome, but to actually voluntarily stay in a place you think is worse." And then I used to say to him, "You're only being nostalgic for the little village you remember, and the 3 chicks in the village that were hot in America. You got millions of hot chicks in every direction. You've got a huge economy that dwarfs anything in Italy. So you can get good jobs everywhere you go. You have freedom of speech and Bill of Rights. You and I both know why you're staying here. So you can keep bragging and beating your chest with your Italian shirts on. But at the end of the day, you're in America because it's a better country and a better place to live." He would tell me, "But we have such a beautiful, warm climate." I told him, "Why don't you move to Florida?" He says they don't have the cliff sides like they have in Sicily, overlooking the ocean. I said, "Go to Malibu." Haha.